No, let go of that. Robin, stop. No, don't bite that. No, stop it. Don't bite it. Don't bite me either. Robin. I just hit record and Robin has flooped himself right where I need to use my mouse. So, off to a fantastic start. Hello, beautiful gamers. I trust you're all doing super well today. Welcome back to Yes, Your Grace. I haven't played in a few weeks. It's probably longer than that, if I'm honest. It's probably more like a month. I've busied myself playing other games and producing other content for a little while. Took a bit of a break, I suppose. It was a bit impromptu. I didn't purposely take a break from this game, but I've missed it. So let's continue our saga. We're on week 21. Lord Jovan, Your Grace? Jovan, let's go with Jovan. My condolences about Talis' death. Yeah, whatevs. I've heard about Rodovia. I will help you with them. 120 men will be at your command. I will also give you 5 gold. But only if Sir Frederick joins your ranks. I wouldn't want to upset him. Sir Frederick? Who's Sir Frederick? Battle for Brianna? You must have heard. He led the defence force, repelled an army 5 times bigger. My superior officer, I served under his banner. Although it's been many years, we keep in contact. We train together. Recent years haven't been easy for him, I must say. It's not Frederick, it's Frederick. But whatevs. Thank you, I'll send a pigeon right away. Not to worry, Your Grace. I'm sure Sir Frederick will help. It's just a formality. Oh, can we ask him? I found a file. I found this near Branca. Can you tell me anything about it? Okay, Robin's being crazy in the background. Files have many uses today. They can be used in preparing and storing potions and spices, or even as ornaments. This one is nicely decorated, but it has been used to hold some sort of substance. That's all I can think of, I'm afraid. I'm on a roll today. Found a letter. This letter is written on very intricately decorated parchment. This is going to get old very quickly, because I think I'm going to have to ask absolutely everybody about this stuff. Do you know where it could have come from? Some lords use fancy paper to show off their wealth, but I don't know anyone who does that. Okay. Animal tooth. Found it in my wine cellar. You have an extensive library. Yeah, don't you know about it? Yeah, okay. I think someone who has personally dealt with a lot of animals would know more about this too. Yeah, but we asked that dragon slayer, didn't we? And he didn't know anything about it. Are you in your little hammock? Here's a picture. This is what I'm looking at right now. Will you join my banner? Convince Sir Frederick to join and I will also join your cause. Okay, cool. Get out of here. Let's literally do that right now so we don't forget. This guy, invite him. Torlando. Your Grace, it is I. Oh, it's the bard. Is your general ready to come with me? Oh. I will send a general. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to work because I can't remember where our general actually is. Okay, well, you've got a general. That's absolutely fantastic. You will not be disappointed, for I shall bring you a classic. I'm so glad he's gone because singing is not my forte. Oh, it's Sadani. Is that another pet of yours you've got there, Pumpkin? What is it this time? Oh, okay. A mouse, a stick insect, or a lizard? I have a feeling, again, this game gives you the illusion of choice, it turns out, so I don't think it's going to matter. I'm going to go with a lizard, though, because I think that's a bit more sort of interesting. I'm not into insects of any kind. Like, they do a great job out there in the world, doing their thing, but I don't like the idea of it being anywhere near me. Mice are very cool creatures, but they're, you know, no offense to them, but they're pretty common. So I'm going to go with a lizard. A lizard would be interesting. Yeah, see, I told you, it gives you the, it wouldn't have mattered what we chose. Too difficult to take care of. But this is just some silly toy. Recruiting agents is far more difficult than you would imagine. Why the agents? What are you planning to use them for, Pumpkin? It's to save Lorsulia and Dusty from the evil prince. When my agents are ready, we will take Lorsulia back home. My agents will be best friends with Dusty. Maybe I will let you use them one day too, if you're good. Pumpkin, Ivo is not evil. Besides, he's no prince. He's a king now. Atana is really far away too. Well, those seem like good points, but who's Atana? Is Atana the place? I just don't remember. It's been a while since I last played. You do your job, I do mine. Let's see that toy. It's quite unusual, isn't it? It doesn't look like it came from our country. Where did you get it from? Maya gave it to me. It brings luck, she says. I see. Oh, Maya is our brat daughter's friend. Go on for now, Sadani. See if you can find more agents. Yes, Father, Your Grace. I need to see that friend of Asalia. That's it, Asalia. Your Grace, normally I wouldn't bother you, but I have no choice. I'm a merchant. Delivering goods from one place to the other. I sell trinkets of all sorts. What do you sell? What wares do you have? Paintings, vintage scrolls, historical relics. I even once had the wooden leg of Blode the Spindleshanks. Yeah, it went for a crazy 200 pieces of gold. But none of that matters now, as I was robbed on the way back to my hometown, Pravesk. And if I am not mistaken, now you need funds to carry on with your journey. Correct. You really know your stuff, Your Grace. I would need 23 gold to get back on my feet. I am a businessman, so I know how to invest this money. I will make a profit in no time. I will repay you as soon as I can, with interest, of course. He's going to pay me back with interest. We've got 72 gold. I'm going to risk it. I will lend you the money, but you had better be back with more. If not, I will send for you. Yeah, bro. That's wonderful. And no problem at all. I will be back here in no time, Your Grace. 23 gold is all for me. Easy. Okay. Let's have a little wander about the castle and sit... No, what? And see... Oh yeah, we need to talk to Asalia's friend, don't we? Thank you for letting me visit, Your Grace. Okay, is that it? Sadani's toy. There we go. Explain this, Asalia. It's a toy. Yes, Sadani got this toy from Maya. I've seen this toy before. Maya, you're not from Baravia, are you? My family, we travel a lot. Oh, something's happening. I was passing by, but I heard all the racket. Was that racket? Is everything alright, darling? Darling, look at this toy, Aurelia. Aurelia? I recognise this. Of course you do. We saw one, just like it when we were robbed by Bayron 13 years ago. Where'd you get this toy from, Maya? My parents travel a lot. We're travelling merchants. They must have bought it somewhere. Your accent, this toy, staying in Davern for a while. You're from Rodovia! Tell me you didn't know about this, Asalia. Father, please, no. Don't do anything to her. It's all my fault. I asked her to visit us. We're preparing for battle. We're planning to repel an attack, but Rodovians are already in my castle. Oh no. Oh, okay. I thought he was crying. Look what you did to your father. Eric. Oh, you're up. Eric, that's twice now. Asalia's friend is a Rodovian. We're preparing for war against them, and yet they're already here. Yes, I had a chat with them already. Asalia won't be seeing her friend anymore. I decided not to kill her, but I banished her from the castle. She's just a girl. Perhaps, but what kind of message does that... I can't read. Perhaps, but what kind of message does it send? Our daughter playing with the enemy in our castle. You didn't consider letting her stay, did you? Yeah, get rid. She's a spy. I couldn't have allowed Maya to stay in our castle. You did well, darling. Thank you. Nothing good ever comes from Rodovians. You collapsing, the two of us not being able to conceive it, and why can't I read? You collapsing, the two of us not being able to conceive an heir, break your promise and you shall be punished. Your kingdom will be fertile, but you won't see a successor amongst your offspring. Isn't that how it went? When I promised my firstborn daughter to Bayron, I didn't do it because I was afraid of the witch. I did it to protect us. At the time I thought Bayron was a fool for agreeing to this. Surely a bandit wouldn't be able to travel such a distance, enter the throne room and dare to ask a king for his daughter. And yet here we are. I'm telling you, it's the witch. How else could he become a king? How else could they threaten a war? How else that you couldn't have a son? You might be right. I will look into the curse, darling. I will see if we can do it right away. At least I can help take some of the burden from your shoulders. Thank you. I feel better now. It's time to get up. I guess I better see Asalia. I'd rather not. You got some explaining to do, missy. About Maya. I'm sorry, Father. I didn't want to hurt you. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. It's like all she ever does. You should have known better. The Rodovians are our enemies. We're at war. Why would you invite one of them into our home? But why the war, Father? Isn't life difficult enough as it is? Why make things harder for one another? They declared war on us! What? She's a nutcase. I know that Maya is from Rodovia. When she told me, my heart froze up. I knew it meant trouble, but I got to know her. They're not bad, they're just like us, not barbarians, as Mother likes to call them. They attacked our villages. Of course there are bandits, thieves, it doesn't mean they're all like this. You're a king, Father. Tell me, did you never have to punish a thief or bandit who was from Davern? Well, just because one person did bad things doesn't mean we're all bad. I just don't understand why we have to fight. They threaten us, they want to take over our castle. What if you just got it all wrong? You can't risk it, Asalia. What do you mean? How could we get it wrong? The Rodovians keep razing our villages and killing our people. Oh, but it's just a misunderstanding. They just want to cuddle. It's a great shame, Father, but who knows, maybe one day. Maybe one day. I mean, slap this child. She's an absolute lunatic. Next. Where are we here? So we have a witch. Can we use this witch against the other witch? Okay, we're up on gold. That's really good. But we're down on food. Yeah, we're not doing great on food, are we? We are about to hit deficit with food. So we need to make deals with people that puts us up on food. Do we... Let's do the stables. I know that puts us down on gold by 25, but I'm pretty sure it's a one-off expense. And it will give us 7 additional locations to explore on the map. All right, I just stopped for some lunch. It was very nice. Thank you for asking. Week 22. Your Grace. Oh, hang on, she's a bit raspy. I found a match from the substance in this vial to the poison used on Talus. Oh wait, is she the witch? Yeah, she's the witch. So it's quite certain that this vial was used to poison Talus. But what would it be doing near Branka? No, Your Grace. Thank you for this. It will be useful in our investigation. Okay, I'm glad that's over because I can't keep up that raspy voice. Your Grace, we will have the royal trial when Ivo arrives, right before the battle. This way he can attend the trial himself. I hope we're going to be ready by then. We still have some time to prepare, so make sure we do our best to find the perpetrator. I'm doing it! Remember that our agents can be of use to investigate the items we found. I know, Audrey, everything will be fine. What do you mean? What, I can use the witch to do some stuff and things? How? Next. Add your service. Alright. So this is Sir Frederick, who we sent for last week. I'm looking for allies. Lord Jovan mentioned you could help. Ah, yes. I have heard of your troubles, Your Grace. This is actually messing up my throat. Rodovians lack proper training, but gods know what they have at their disposal. I don't know why I'm struggling to read today. My 80 men, 4 gold and 2 supplies will be a great boon. As a noble knight, it is my duty to help those in need. However, I can't allow liars to taint a knight's honour. Battles for Brianna, Keldew. Under my command, the army of the 2-headed bird was defeated. I have lost 3 fingers in my time. I have endured many broken bones, but Noxie, not a single scar. Oh, isn't Noxie the dragon slayer? Even the finest swordsman bears scars. Many have fought and died. That Noxie, show me a single person who can confirm his accomplishment. I was suspicious. Someone who actually saw him in a fight. For all we know, it's just prettily worded lies. Noxie is a deceiving liar, and I ask you to help me prove it. A liar? He didn't strike me as a dishonest man. I mean, he did me. He was definitely happy to... I think anyone who's happy to just constantly talk about their virtues, they're not humble for a start, which is, you know, humility is a beautiful trait. But someone who isn't humble is quite ugly. And that guy was just constantly talking about how brilliant he was. And people that do that, pretty arrogant. It's pretty ugly. And might not be true. Did he tell you the story about a griffin? There was something about a griffin and a tree. He sets the tree on fire, the big griffin comes to save her cubs but catches her wings on fire, drops down and he finishes her off. No, he told me how he defeated a dragon the same way. Doesn't matter. Same story, different details. Sometimes it's a dragon, other times a griffin or a wyvern. There's always a tree, babies, and something about his wits. I've had enough. What is it that you need help with, did you say? Tell him there's a licky. Tell him there's a licky in the nearby forest. The creature's just a story, and of course it's not there. See what he says though. If he brings you Proof. Then we catch him red-handed. Help me show everyone what he's really made of, and I will stand by your side in one more battle. I almost lost the ability to read there. Okay, so... As you please, your grace. So do I have to call upon Noxie, I guess? Let's invite him. I mean, he's bringing 180 soldiers to the fight, whereas Sir Frederick only... Oh, Frederick only has 80, but his friend Jovan will bring 120. Okay, so without Noxie, combined we'll have 200 from Sir Frederick and Jovan instead of 180. So we're going to gain 20 by losing Noxie, so that's fine. I'm happy to pursue that. Your grace. May the gods bless you for your support with the shrine. Many people have hopes for a brighter future. The gods have already showed us signs of their mercy. The weather has been especially good for our crops. We would like to celebrate tonight. We have prepared a party for everyone. In the night, we are going to make a sacrifice to the gods to thank them for their mercy. To show your support, we simply ask you of a few supplies we could add to our pile, or a witch that could help us send the sacrifices straight to our gods. 2 weeks? I can't give you supplies because I don't have enough. Fine, take the witch. The witch can make sure the sacrifice goes to plan. I'd rather not help someone with a sacrifice, because I'm assuming this is going to be some sort of live sacrifice. Sacrificing something like, I'm not going to eat any candy today as a sacrifice. That's a sacrifice I can get behind. Thank you so much, Your Grace. Maybe that's what the witch is going to do. She's just going to make sure that no one's eating any candy for the day. The gods will reward you for your good deeds. Your Grace, I bring you news. There seems to be some weird anomaly in the woods up in the north. Magic, perhaps. Colourful lights out of nowhere in the middle of the night. It sounds so frightening. Do you know anything more about it? I visited Oborka, the village next to the woods, the morning after one of these disturbances. I don't know why, I don't know what's wrong with my brain today, but I can't read. Oh, they said that Lord Jovan's children went missing that night. I tell you, magic is involved. Oh no, a witch. But I didn't know. Can I like reload it or something? Like, no, we gotta stick to our decisions. So I'm gonna have to say, rather than if you can just hang out for a couple of weeks and then I'll send you a witch, I have to say, it's probably nothing. Don't worry about it. Lord Jovan's, we're trying to get Lord Jovan to ally with us. I hate that this has forced us into this. I'm sure the Lord can handle it himself. If not, I would expect him to visit me in person. Oh yes, of course, I just hope you're right and nothing bad will happen. Okay, maybe that hasn't completely messed things up. I'm selling packs of supplies, Your Grace. Let me help you with your struggle. Oh, because we are low on supplies, right, okay, gotcha. I offer the best prices in all of Devon. Only 28 gold for 22 supplies. We're gonna need it because I think we're gonna need to spend 30... Oh, no. We're gonna need 5 extra. So actually we're okay for now. So I'm gonna say no. I should be back in Devon in a few weeks' time. Until then, okay. So we do get the opportunity to come back to it. Okay, and it looks like we don't need to do anything or see anyone. So let's just move on. So we're up on gold, that's good. But we're down on food. So we've got 7 weeks until Rodovia comes. Okay. I don't know, like, how we're meant to be solving this, you know, mystery. Oh, okay, my general's back. I returned from Mr. Torlando, Your Grace. I don't know much about writing, but this guy seems to know what he's doing. I'm just a little perplexed as to why he asked so many questions about my underwear. What now? There's a doggo. Is that a dog or a fox? Looks a bit like a red fox, doesn't it? Let's ask him about the letter first. I wouldn't know. There's a monster? We have a problem with a monster. So you do have your own monster, Your Grace. Licky is the name. It's a small creature. Imagine a pig, but hairy, with long claws and horns. They can be dangerous, but for me it would be a piece of cake. You can expect my return shortly. Okay, so he doesn't need to know where it is. As you please, Your Grace. Okay, off you pop. Peasant. Your Grace, your general stayed up all night in our village, and this scared the witch. Oh, you're not having him again. Babushka is back again. Men on horses, they came. They took over 3 villages, Your Grace. They're forcing everybody to feed enormous amounts of food to their children. We're scared she's coming for them, Your Grace. She wants to eat them. You must do something. They are there right now. Please send your men. They're in 3 villages. The red horse is in Oborka, the black horse is Jablonka, and the white horse in Belka. I hope I don't need to remember that. Your Grace, I've marked those locations on the map for you. If you open the map, you will be able to point an agent to these locations. Thank you, I knew we could count on you. Okay, why is the banker here? What do you mean my treasury isn't the best shape? I've got loads of gold. No. Okay, so Sudani's like, oh, I got a dog. Oh, my wife's here as well. Okay. It is a fox. What on earth is that fox doing in the throne room? It's my new agent. Hissa. Back with the pets, are we? Well, you can't exactly send toys on a mission. They don't understand anything, no matter how much you explain. Besides, this one was hard to recruit. It took time. Why Hissa? Why have you called it that? Oh, that's easy. Because he hisses. Hiss. Is it safe? Is keeping a fox around a good idea, Audrey? Of course it is. He shouldn't cause too much trouble, Your Grace. Ha! Hissa can stay. Yes! Hissa will soon be known everywhere! First in Davin for his noble deeds, then in Atana. Once we take Lorsulia and Dusty back. Okay, Atana is where Lorsulia has gone, and where Ivo lives. Right. Perhaps he could compete with Dragon Slayer Noxie one day. Yeah, and he'd win, from the sounds of things. Once he's passed initiation, he will be sent for quests. Hiss! Wifey, how are you feeling, darling? I'm worried about you. You fainted twice now. What if it gets worse? Who will take over the throne? I think we need to make a bigger effort, darling. Perhaps Audrey is right. We need to try harder. I feel like I'm failing my duty as a queen. At this time, this age, a king should have a son. Yeah, don't feel guilty about it. It's not like you have any control whatsoever over whether or not you get pregnant and then whether or not you carry a boy or a girl. You do not need to feel guilty. The fates clearly have other plans for us. We have 3 beautiful, healthy daughters. It's not your fault we don't have a successor. Thank you, darling. Perhaps you can meet me later tonight once everyone's gone. Is she suggesting what I think she might be suggesting? I have some ideas how to make things more interesting. Maybe it will help. I think Aurelia worries too much about everything. I should do something to make her feel better. Maybe some sort of small gift to remind her I love her no matter what. Alright, let's see if we can figure out how we're supposed to, is it here? How we're supposed to, like, solve this problem. Oh, this table is what I want. So the witch has tested the substance in the vial and confirmed it matched the poison to kill Talus. So I need to question suspects. But who? Seek an expert? Lord Grego said the trees on the letter are rowan trees. They're used to build children's cradles to protect them from evil spirits. Seek an expert. Like, how am I don't understand how I'm supposed to do that. And I've got one other person here that I'm supposed to have as part of my court. Let's send our general to explore one of these villages that woman was talking about, the witch had come to fatten up their children. I'm pretty sure it was Belka, Jablonka, and Oborka, wasn't it? Do not interrupt our training. Psst. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure really what I'm supposed to do. It says, like, seek an expert. I don't get how I'm meant to do that. Do you know? I've prepared a table for you with the overview of all our evidence. When we find evidence items, they will be shown on there together with the information we've gathered. We can question lords about the items we've found so far. I guess that's all I can do then. So let's end the week. Something's happening. Okay. I mean, this bit could have been left to our imagination. We knew that they were going to get down tonight. You're tickling me, stop it. Nothing's going to work from this side. Oops. Oh, there you go. It's not that easy. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh no. I mean, at least the curtains are drawn. Oh, okay. Sally has put something in my bedding. I went to sleep and now everything is itchy. Yeah, this... It's just some nettle powder. Why would you do that to your little sister? This girl is psychotic. What's gone into you? Yeah. Apologise to your sister. Asalia, apologise to your sister. I didn't do anything. Well, it was you. Everyone knows it was you. Asalia. Fine, I'm sorry. We'll talk about this, Asalia. That's why there isn't an heir to the throne. Maybe we'll try another time. Perhaps we can still try tonight. Oh, I have grown to absolutely despise this child. I cannot wait to marry her off. Or just put her in the front lines when the Rodovians come. Okay, we are dangerous low on food. We cannot sustain ourselves for another week. We're in trouble. So, but look at our army. We've got, yeah.